Alright, hi there YouTube, this is Ronan the Arcane here. I know I did a profile on my Laval deck just this weekend, but I had just come to realize some important stuff and I changed it up a lot and I've done a few duels with it against some of my friends and some people just other people at a Trader's Village, other places to duel anyways. So I figured out a really good Quasar deck. It's not as consistent for Quasar. You can usually get them out every 3 out of 5 games. You can get them out and screw over your opponent. That and Red Nova. But this deck, I have beaten my friend Sean's Inzectors with it, which is really a pain in the ass. But I was able to do it. I was pretty close to beating Macro Rabbits with it. First duel I got crushed. The second duel I won with Quasar Nova. Third duel it went back and forth. He was able to get rid of all my non-tuners basically, so I was left with tuners, and there's not really much I could do with it. But this deck is a lot better than what I was running originally when I did the deck profile. So I'm just gonna go ahead and redo my deck profile. I know y'all probably don't really care that much, but start off with the monsters. Still running 3 Maiden. Alright. She is main tuner of the deck. You have to have her send a Laval whenever she's sent to the graveyard. You can send another Laval. So yeah. Still running 2 Lakeside. So Lakeside, as you know, back row control, really great card. You gotta have her. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at my camera screen now. Notice you can't really see that well. Let me adjust that. But yeah, still running my 2 Lakeside. Just plenty of back row control. Goes, good with the cannon plays. These are my last tuners of the deck. Usually level 1 tuner, of course. Just also effect Veiler. It's got it just to negate the monster's effects. Some nasty effects. I've had to deal with Ryo. Just if I'm going into kindling and there's a Ryo on the field, I just don't want to fucking deal with it. Ditch Veiler, negate. Well, you can't really do that your turn, I guess. Never mind. But just I'm. It's a good card for certain occasions. I guess if you are going to Kindle, if you bring out Formula, just anything, it's a really good card. I run 2, don't run 3. That's just not as good. Just 2 should be good. 2 Cannoneer still. I think I might want to bump it up to 3, but I'm still unsure about that. But 2 seems to be working great right now. 3 Cannon. Still running my 3 cannon. It's cannon's extremely good. He's like, as I said before, would be broken as fuck if he was rekindleable, but unfortunately he's not. But his effect is still boss, and that's what helped me really against the macro dinos that I was going up against. This actually just today I went up against my friend Davin's macro dinos. I was pretty intense. This is where I was going back and forth. If I didn't have cannon, I probably would have. If I was only running 2, I would have lost sooner. But 3 really seems to help out. It just helps you a lot. 2 Flamvell Firedogs, mostly just because 3 is cloggy. 2 just helps you dig through your deck a little bit quicker, and it's got better draw consistency. You usually don't get into 2. It just depends. 1 Magician, just because of level 4 tuner. Gores. I'm running 1 Boost Warrior. You'll see why later. 3 Fader. Might want to do Swift Scarecrow instead. Still unsure. This new format, Solemn's gonna be. It's not a big deal for Solem now, and I think there's gonna be a lot more graveyard hate this format. So I'm unsure. I might do Swift. One of the most important cards of the deck. Moving on to spells, by the way. Rekindling. You gotta have this card. You can't run fucking levels without it. You can't. It's like you have to have 3. If you're not running 3, stop where you are now and just stop. I don't have the actual one yet. It's supposed to be here hopefully Thursday or before next Wednesday. But proxy conduction field, just wrote a piece of paper, conduction field and the effect for Miller. When I was over at Trader's Village, I couldn't really do this, but one of my friends, they're cool with it for now until I get my conduction field. 2 Gold Sark. I don't have a third one. I want to get a third one. My friend Davin might trade me a third one if I can get it, but unfortunately, I don't have a third one right now. I really want to win 3 though. Pod Duality. digs through deck, get your conduction field to your hand, etc. If you do, especially if you know you're not gonna be able to get a full graveyard this turn, the fuller the better. Especially against Dino Rabbit, so 2-pot. Rhoda, I run Rhoda, add your cannon, add your boost warrior, so pretty, yeah, it's like, alright, boost warrior, you usually run 2 for a better draw consistency. No, fuck that. Run Rhoda. Just because, pulls your cannon, and if you haven't drawn your boost warrior yet, you can do that. So it's really good. Running Foolish with Conduction Field at the moment, just because it's Foolish Burial. It still helps me get my level 4 tuner into the graveyard for rekindling later. And that seems to be useful. Heavy Storm, of course. Monster Reborn. Avarice. 2 MST. Just because. Back row hate. Dark Hole. And Double Torrential. Just because we don't commit to the field. We're fucking Laval players, so fuck other people. We just do what we want. And that was the main deck. Extra deck is still pretty much the same as it was. I did change up a couple, just one thing mostly. But it's still pretty much the same thing as it was. Start off with the 1xyz monster I'm running. Maestro, Symptom Degen, just because. Oh, yeah, someone made a really good point to me. It is good level 4, just against certain monsters. Crimson Blader's also a pain in the ass to deal with, so sometimes it just depends. And he can't be destroyed if you detach your materials, so she's good. Formula, you gotta have it to make Quasar. People don't really run TG decks anymore, so you can't use Wonder Magician. I don't see that many TG decks, so Formula. Librarian, draw power, so yeah. Rekindleable, this is what also gets me into Red Nova. Towards the end, I'm going to show you a Red Nova combo I do with Quasar. Got this from someone else's video, but it works extremely well. Dragon, just because Brownic of the deck only works with Lavals, but it is your Compulse Brownic, whatever you want to call it, so yeah. Dragoon fills up graveyard. Since we have Conduction Fields, you never really want to run 2 now, since Conduction Field is going to be legal 19th, hopefully, is what I heard is when it's released. Hidden Arsenal 7, so just 1. Flamvell Deity, keeps your opponent's graveyard empty. I might take this out for something else, just because you can only really make them with Lakeside and just your Cannoneer. Or not your Cannon, yeah, your Cannoneer, so it's only Pyro non-tuner. Stenin, 1 boss effect. Can't be targeted, 2700 beater. So as long as you got cannon fodder in your graveyard, you're good. Black Rose clears the field. Scrap Dragon, just because, great card. Swag Dust Dragon. See Swag Dust here, easy to go into, especially with my Flamvell Firedog and Magician. Red Fuck You Archfiend, one of my favorite cards. Does pierce, or doesn't do piercing, but destroys all defense position monsters when he attacks 1, so pretty good. Shooting Fuck You Dragon. Sorry about that. I tried to turn to a Ghost Rare a while back, and that didn't work out so well, and I just haven't replaced it. But it's kind of looks weird, so it's still playable, so it doesn't really matter to me. Red Fuck You Dragon, just boss card, backup plan in case you can't go Quasar, and Shooting Fuck You Dragon again. So other Shooting Fuck You Dragon. It's literally, you get these cards out in the field, you're pretty much saying, fuck you, man, you're fucking dead, so yeah. Just side deck. Crimson Blader. I might take out Flamvell Deity and side, I'm unsure. I usually side in Crimson Blader if I go up against Synchro decks, but it just depends. So that was first card. Number 83, of course. I like her effect, and just switch her out with just if you go up against any decks or really heavy defense or any just stupid bullshit like that, or just any, if you really it just decks that spam a lot and you really can't do much, but you do have your maidens in your graveyard and you drop a kindling and you can't go Quasar, just make her, so yeah. Keeps your opponent from special summoning. I usually don't play it. It just, either opponent can't special summon, but it did help get today against Macro Rabbits. I had played it face down and he attacked it with Logia, and I'm like, oh, well, effect. Yep, you're dead. Maxi, if you time it right, you can usually get at least 2 cards or more, so it's good. Trag, of course. Trag is extremely good. He's really evil. It takes control of your opponent's monster, switches level, good for synchro summoning. Just, XE synchro, so yeah. Thunder King Ryo. Of course, I don't know why they sent limited it. People are really used to, but still a good card. Smashing Ground, gonna take that out for something else whenever I get what I need. System Down, Gear Gears Machinas, you know, etc. Roll Decree, not very trap heavy deck. Goes in match, pretty much all monsters fire attributes, so you know, yeah, meh. So, 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror and 2 Dark Imprisoning Mirror. I did put this in my video last time, as I said. These are like for Insectors mostly, just stupid bullshit like that. Light Sworns, just any light deck. And then 1 of each for Twilights, or any if you happen to go up against Twilights or something. So yeah, and that was just the basic deck profile. If you notice, I did get rid of Lance Lord and I did get rid of Force Sprite. I was really reluctant at first, but I was like, let's just see how this build runs. It's kicking ass so far. I have destroyed Gravekeepers. I have just dominated my school lately, which is usually where I play a lot. Just, you know, fuck it. It's literally fucking people over. I extremely like the deck. I know I've posted a few videos, a couple I removed just because they just weren't good, and I just, you know, the deck profile was still pretty nubbish, and, you know, I've just been doing a lot of research and getting better with the deck, and this is literally almost the exact build I'm going to be taking to regionals in Shreveport, Louisiana. But, oh, Boost Warrior, I ended up getting a second effect Veiler from my friend today. He's let me borrow it for regionals, but, Boost Warrior, that was the one I took out. But yeah, I'm waiting for my conduction field in the mail, and it's just, this is an extremely good deck. It's so ridiculously easy how to make first turn Quasar. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Alright, if you're going to make a first turn Quasar, what you're going to need, and this is really, sorry, deck's kind of messy, really all you need for a first turn Quasar, and it still extremely works. Alright, conduction field, kindling, level 1 fader or boost. Just broken bullshit, I'm telling you. Alright, so what you do, you play a conduction build. Fill up your graveyard with Magma Cannoneer and Maiden. Now the thing is, if you have Cannoneer or Maiden in your hand, just depending if you have a Cannoneer and Maiden, you usually summon him, and this is when you're going to need Boost Warrior, which is why I also have Roto in there. But, just because you can't, if you might have to waste your normal summon on Cannon, so Battle Fader, so you always want to Boost Warrior is good with Roto and everything. But yeah, so my proxy multi-conduction field. Play that, fill up your graveyard, play your kindling, right? So, dang it. When you play your kindling, you just go ahead and bring out God, my deck's already messy. But yeah, you just go ahead and bring out you know, just simple Cannoneers and Maidens. Right? So what you usually do, sync for your level 5, go ahead and bring out your TG, just start getting the draw power, right? Sync for another level 5. Depending on what my opponent's field is like, if I go first in the duel, it's usually Dual Slasher, because he's rekindleable, and this is only for first turn Red Nova and Quasar. And this usually makes them rage quit, right? So now if you notice, you have these two. You draw a card, right? So now you're able to special summon him. Sync for formula, right? So you got your formula out, right? Oh, where's my, oh, there it is. So you got formula out, you're doing good. You draw 2 cards from TG and formula's effect chaining together. So you're doing good, right? Now say if you happen to draw into another kindling, you're going to go ahead and sync for your Quasar. And usually right about this time, this happens to me a lot. I have already either drawn another kindling and conduction field. So what I do is now I play conduction field again. So I'm sending more Lavals from my deck to the graveyard. So Lava Lakeside and another Lakeside. And you'll see why in a second. Just because. Right? So you send both your Lakeside. Alright? And you drop a kindling. Now, depending on how it works, I've had to use Cannoneer and Flamvell Magician to get it out, but I also did that today because didn't have my second Lakeside. So usually I'm gonna bring out 2. Let me think. Yep. All right. So this is your Red Nova now. all rekindleable. This is why you run Dual Slasher. It goes into Red Nova, and it's, because it's fucking rekindleable. So, you sing for your level 8 Archfiend, Red, fuck you, Archfiend. So, it's fucking great. Yeah. Sing for that. Go into straight Red Nova. First turn, Red Nova. This is OP bullshit. I'm not gonna tell you. I've done this twice today. Red Nova and Quasar. One was like second. I didn't do it first turn because I wasn't able to draw the right cards. But second to fifth turn, I had Quasar and Red Nova out first turn, and I was kicking ass and being a boss. So I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking broken. And this is my new build. It's been working extremely good. I beat my friend Sean's Exectors, which used to kick my ass before, but I'm actually was able to beat him today, 2-0, so I was pretty excited. Really wouldn't count the first duel. He wasn't really paying that much attention. Friend was playing a video in the background, but this is my new and improved Laval Quasar deck. I'm not going to shit you. This deck is completely broken on how easy it goes into Red Nova and Quasar. It's bullshit. Like, it's just fucking bullshit. I don't even. Fuck. Yeah. It's literally insane on how easy you go into these things. And, like, literally, this is the kind of deck that if you get out Quasar and Red Nova first turn, your opponent's going to be like, fuck, I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm done. So I had to do the video. It works good. It really does. Try to run a third Gold Sark if you can. I really want to do that. That helps with a lot of cannon plays too. Mostly it puts your Kindle on auto and everything. I really want to run a third Gold Sark, so I'm gonna end up doing that. Sorry, my hand's like twitchy. I'm kind of excited, but this is my Lava Quasar deck profile, the new and improved one. My conduction field should hopefully be here before Wednesday. But yeah, it's broken bullshit. I'm not even gonna shit you. It's unbelievable how fucking broken this deck can be. It's a really expensive deck. I'm not gonna lie. Everything together would probably cost you over 150, maybe, I don't know, just a lot of money depending on what you do. If you're getting the dual terminal monsters, it's gonna cost you more, but you can always get it cheaper. If you're getting the commons and just the secret rares from the Hidden Arsenal 6 and everything, just But yeah, this is my Lava Quasar deck. In the future, before the ban list hits, I am going to be seriously switching over to Fabled Quasar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Synchro fan. I really do love Synchro monsters, but Fabled Quasar is also pretty broken as fuck. I just gotta wait till I get my second and third Quasar, because once I get those, this deck I'm running is gonna be capable of first turn triple Quasar. That's disgusting and OP as fuck. So yeah, and that's about it. Sorry, I know this video might be a little long. Sorry about that, but that was my Lava Quasar deck profile, and I guess I will be posting Fabled Quasar hopefully soon when I get the cards I need. It's almost completed, just missing about 14 cards. I'll be able to post the just the normal. This is not double or triple. This is just normal one-turn Quasar. So, but still pretty broken. But yeah, and that was the Lava Quasar. So yeah, bye YouTube.